Hey, what's up, everyone? Dragon here with
Ashley.
We're doing another trailer reaction. This one's a big deal trailer reaction. This is for Avengers: Infinity War. Remember that thing they started hyping up? What was it back
Like
in
a decade ago, almost.
like 2012? I think it was at the very end of the first Avengers movie. We get that
Oh, yes, yeah.
that little sneak peek of Thanos at the
It
end.
feels like it's been forever,
great.
let's be real.
I don't know. 2012 wasn't.
Almost a decade. Well, no, I guess
No.
that's 7 years ago.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Too long.
Marvel Disney's been hyping this one up for a while. This is their big, grand, thing. But anyway, I'm sure it's going to be one of those trailers where there's nothing we can say that's going to, build it up more than Disney's been building up.
Yeah.
So without further ado.
Do it.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people to see if we could become something more.
I forgot they had like a weird romance.
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah. In the comics they're together, I guess.
Yeah.
Battles
that they never could.
Guess she's not a ginger anymore? Our cat has feelings about that, apparently.
A lot of that trailer with that.
I know.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail.
My spidey senses are tingling.
Yep. Whoa. I don't think you need Spidey sense to see that.
Dread it,
That's a pretty rad roller coaster.
run from it. Destiny still arrives.
There he is.
He looks very different. He just looks like he has a weird face condition. Like he looks like a normal dude with some.
Spider-Man.
Is that the outfit he showed at the last scene?
And get this man a shield.
Nice.
Hulkbuster.
It's so weird seeing her be blonde.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
Boom. Damn.
Jesus.
Like how they brought the theme in.
Who the hell are you guys?
Nice. Yes.
I was gonna say, like,
That's the thing I'm looking forward to the most.
I was about to say, like, come on, we're we're the Guardians of the Galaxy. See that black
Yes.
eye that Thor had, that shiner?
No, it's an eye patch. Remember his eye got
Oh,
pulled
that's
up? Or like
yeah,
whatever.
but it was like around his whatever.
Well, it was a weird eye patch. Okay.
No, that was there they are. I figure we're gonna see them probably honestly first because they're probably gonna find him in space.
Yeah. That's
So,
what you were even saying at
yeah,
the end of Thor.
I think that's what they're gonna which is really cool. But no, so Thanos looks good though. I like how. God, our cats are going nuts.
I know.
Apparently they're not. Apparently they're all excited about Infinity War. They're like, God damn it, we've been hyping this movie up for too long. But no, I mean it looks again. It's a first teaser kind of, so a lot of it's just people like. No, a lot. You good? Sorry, get a little taste of that from the movie.
Ow.
Adding a little action to our. You okay?
We shouldn't have tried to act.
I know.
We collided.
I'm just trying to, but I was gonna say, yeah, no, it's obviously this one's a lot more of like people looking on, a lot of like voiceover stuff. Because again, I mean, this movie's still when's it coming out?
I think it's
summer,
said
right?
May.
Yeah, so it's still enough away where they're still working on like effect
Yeah.
shots and what have you. So it's gonna be one of those things where the next trailer, that I think that's
Yeah.
gonna be the one where it's just like. This is like nerdgasm.
Is there any other Marvel movies coming out between now and then?
Yeah, you have Black Panther.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna
So
say.
I was gonna say it is interesting. We're seeing, obviously a
Yeah.
lot of this looks like it's taking. There's a good chunk. There's definitely gonna be a big action sequence in Wakanda, which is funny
Yeah.
because we haven't seen his movie
Yeah.
yet. So right off the bat, we know obviously he's gonna be
Comes
okay.
out in February, right?
Yeah, so that's gonna be I think the last movie before we get to Infinity War. But no, I like what I'm seeing from Thanos too, and I like how he feels like a. He doesn't just feel like a big CGI bad. He looks like you can really see like Josh Brolin, like the character.
It's funny though, because I remember initially he looked a lot. I mean, I'm sure it was the lighting in space. He looked very gray. Now he looks kind of pink.
No, he was purple.
Was he?
Yeah, you're probably thinking of like the. I mean,
No.
you're thinking of Darkseid or something.
No, I'm
like
thinking of him.
No, I mean he looked. I mean, maybe you're colorblind.
Maybe I am.
Wow, did we just learn something? That's sad. I know, right?
I don't think it's colorblind.
No, but no, I mean, again, I'm really curious again seeing size, because I'm not too familiar with the comics, obviously. So in terms of like size to like the Hulk, how big is he? Because he kind of just looks like a little bit less. There was a proportion, maybe like purple Hulk, like in terms of like physical strength, like if him and Hulk just mano a mano go at it, like who's stronger physically? Because I know Thanos is a big guy from like images I've seen of him, but so is Hulk. So I'm just curious, like if those two, like
I'm kind of curious to see. I feel like we're gonna see Thor and the Guardians meet up, but I kind of feel like the Guardians are gonna be the one that kind of help deal the final blow. Well, because what do you think about what?
Well, Thanos is kind of from more of their part of the MCU.
Well, and they have an Infinity Stone, so I feel like unless they get there right away, like which they're in space, so I kind of feel like maybe that's how they'll pace it.
I'm kind of wondering, there's supposed to be like 2 of these, right? At least isn't there like a part 1, part 2 Infinity War? I think.
Oh, is there?
I don't think. I mean, I know that was the plan, so unless something changed. If it has, let us know. But I'm kind of wondering.
I'm trying to think if it said part 1 or something.
I don't think it did, but I don't know. I don't know. But so if it is going to be multiple film story. Yeah. Which honestly, how long they've been building it up, I almost kind of think maybe they should. Because you can only cram so much.
It's like you get one movie and you wait like 2-3 years to get the other.
I don't think it'll be that long. I think
unless they're shooting them back.
I would imagine they're going to do something like that. But it's one of those things. I was wondering, like if that is going to be the case, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they don't get there towards the end, and then it'd be the second movie where they would be more in it. Because again, Thor still has to get to Earth, and they don't have like the means of instant travel, like, and they don't have the Rainbow Bridge anymore. So now it's kind of like the old-fashioned way: get in a spaceship and fly there. I mean, granted, their ships can get there a lot faster, but still,
I'm so ready for some Star-Lord and Thor banter and Rocket. Like, I'm just excited for that.
I want to see.
I'm excited for other stuff, but that's what I'm most excited for.
I want to see Rocket and Tony Stark.
Yes.
I want to see those two smart asses. And you know what? Throw in Peter Parker now that we have him in there.
I know, right?
Just those 3 sassy sons of bitches. Throw them in there. I mean, a Vision, you see him without his, Vision
outfit.
Or his whole, like, I mean, he looks human. It's the, I can't remember the actor's name. I know I think he's like, pretty sure he's Jennifer Connelly's husband. His name escapes me right now. But you see him in the trailer. So I'm wondering, like, when at one point you see like Thanos or someone doing something to Vision because he's got the Infinity Stone in his head. I'm wondering if is that a result of them removing that?
Maybe.
Like he like defaults to like human. I guess I always kind of figured if you took it away he would die but maybe that's what is that something from the comic? So if
I
so,
feel like I heard something.
Yeah, let us know. Like I said, we don't read the comics, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know. So if that's a thing where like Vision gets his power taken away and now he like defaults to human. Also, why is Black Widow blonde now? I know Scarlett Johansson is blonde, but I know the character of Black Widow is a redhead ginger. So I'm wondering, is that a thing in the comic? Does she go blonde? Is there a reason she has blonde hair, or is it like the same reason why?
It's a movie conflict, so they're like, well, whatever.
Or is it the same reason why that Chris Evans now has a beard? Because I know normally Chris Evans has a beard and then he always shaves it when he plays, Captain America. So I'm like, is it just like, fuck it, whatever. Captain America has a beard now, deal with it. So I was like, if he grows his hair out longer, maybe I could cosplay Captain America. Who would have thought? But anyway, yeah. So these are just some of the little. But I mean, I like what I'm seeing so far. Yeah. I like that.
I have no doubts it's going to be a very entertaining, fun movie. So.
Yeah, but again, I'm just very curious to see now how they're going to handle all these different like sections of the MCU coming together. Because I know we've seen the Avengers.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's the most we've seen. And here's the thing: now the MCU is almost kind of different sections. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy is almost like its own cinematic universe unto itself. Like you could very easily do just a bunch of Guardians of the Galaxy films that never relate to the rest of the MCU because they're basically their own space opera. So seeing that whole, again, cinematic universe in and of itself being put it now with the rest of the MCU, because now it really is front and center with everything else. We're going to see them with all these other characters now. I'm really curious to see like how Marvel is going to kind of handle that, because that is a lot. It's not so much. It's not just a matter of putting it all together and there it is. Yay. It's got to work, and there's a lot of backstory with all these characters now that, you know, if you thought it was, you know, impressive that they managed to pull it off in the first one, now it's so much bigger and more expansive that I'm really saying, okay, how are they going to really like? And I guess I'm wondering, are they still going to do multiple movies? Which honestly, I kind of think they should, just because it's a lot of ground to cover, and I wouldn't want to see this rushed. Wow. Okay. Our cat's
fine. She's just weird.
Yeah, apparently she's got a lot of opinions on this.
Oh, she's playing with something.
Okay, but I was like, wow, she's got a big Marvel fan back here. Apparently, we should have her here, give her opinion. But yeah, no, so that's just what I'm curious about, because again, there's a lot of ground to cover, and I want to see this done right. I don't want them to rush this and just try to just cram a bunch into like 2.5 hours and just call it a day. You know, I'd want to see this done right, because I am legitimately psyched for this. I would hate to see all this build up just just like basically 2 hours, half hours of just explosion, and then done. Like, wait, what? You know, was there a story somewhere in there?
No.
But I don't know. I don't know. Marvel has handled this whole thing very, very well thus far.
They've had a plan.
Yeah, they have, and there's no reason to doubt them now, especially when it seems like they've been building all up to this moment. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, we're not going to be able to say anything that I'm sure everybody else on YouTube isn't already saying, and we're hardly the experts on this, so I'm not going to, you know, again, I always try to kick it to you guys when I ask these questions. So, like, what do you guys think? Yeah. You know, why is Black Widow blonde? Why is Vision look human? You know, how is this going to really play out with Thanos? From what you guys are kind of seeing of Thanos in this, how does he, you know, does he resemble his comic book incarnation? Is this a version from a certain era of the comics? Like, again, give us your thoughts, let us know, educate us, because all we know is what we see in the movies.
We're the wider audience.
Yeah, we're the wider audience, those people who know nothing about the source material, so, you know, those people you guys hate, so I feel you. But again, that's how I am when it comes to, like, you know, things I love, like the Monsterverse and how it has to appease the wider audience. I'm just like, so I get it, I understand. But anyway, yeah, just let us know, what are we seeing, what's going on, and is this something that's really lifted from the comic books, or is this kind of like elements kind of cherry picked from all of it to kind of tell this story?
Seems like what they've been doing, like loosely, or like
following
like these storylines, just to make it work.
Have enough nods to the source material while creating something kind of new and kind of original. They're not like stuck just following this very specific thing. But anyway, hey, that's fine with me. I've liked everything I've seen thus far. Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, give us some of your thoughts. Let us know what you think. I know a lot of you guys are super duper excited for this, and I'm happy for all of you, because if you guys are like Marvel fans, I'm sure this is literally right now the moment, the greatest time to be alive. So, you know, kudos to all of you. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.